You are listening to a Dynamic Works Productions podcast. This show is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio Network, and many, many more podcast services around the world. You can find all our content, music, videos, books, podcasts, and more on our website, www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Have questions, comments, or concerns for us? Head on over to the social tab on www.dynamicworksproductions.com if you'd like to talk to us. Now, on with the show. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Fork in Your Ear podcast with multiple studio upgrades. This show is not going to be a regular show. Sitting here with my co-host Brock, butt buddies on the couch.
Yes.
We're going to be doing a commentary track for the Sony Pictures Venom film, which I've seen, and I think it's atrocious. Brock hasn't seen, and so you're going to get two different opinions while we dive in. For the record, we are watching this on Starz streaming service, and it's got an hour and 52 minutes and 22 seconds on the title, or on the time, how long the length is. And we are starting 4 seconds in, because that's where the start. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rewind it. I'm just going to rewind it to 00. It's on 000, and we are pressing play.
It's super important we started at 000 because there's 5 minutes of intro.
Yeah. Well, you know
that we're going to fast forward.
You know how it is.
I do.
All right. And clicking play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then we fast forward through all the intro.
Yeah. Got the stars dingle. For the PG-13.
You really should just put that shit on silent, man.
I did.
Then why did it still ding?
It almost dang. I caught it. Is yours on silent?
Yes, always. Everything I own is on silent.
So this is made by Sony.
Yeah.
And there's the gal standing on the thing
from Columbia.
And no longer TriStar.
This is after we found out the news that Sony
made good with Disney.
Yep.
And Spider-Man's back in the MCU.
Yep.
Because I know we haven't recorded in a while. So life's been crazy.
Yep.
All right. Marvel titles come out.
Oh god, it's got the Marvel title.
The old Marvel title.
Yeah.
Like from the fucking 90s.
Yeah, from the X-Men.
Yeah. Columbia Pictures presents.
This already feels like a ripoff of like Alien or Predator.
Why? Because it's starting with space?
Yeah.
Is yours popping a little?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not worried about it though.
Okay. Tencent. Yeah. That's the Chinese company. They own like Epic Games and shit.
Yeah.
They own like fucking everything.
I think they helped produce the World of Warcraft movie too.
That sounds right. So there's a spaceship that's entering atmosphere.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to turn it down? Because now I can't fucking hear.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Do we need to turn it down?
I think a little bit, because I can't hear you talk.
Okay.
Hopefully
I can do that without fucking pausing the movie.
We're still adjusting the stuff, people, so sorry about that.
Like that.
Yeah, that's
I was like, a spaceship is coming in, and it says
totally Alien versus Predator.
said Life Foundation on the spaceship. It kind of looked like the what's it? The modern NASA spacecraft.
Yeah, or like the commercial one that Elon Musk is designing.
Yeah, he actually just unveiled his the cruiser that can go to Mars. I guess
Oh,
it's like all stainless steel.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So spaceships crash East Malaysia. People are lowering a vial.
Containment cylinder.
So, I mean, surprising nobody. I mean, it's a Venom film. So the
Yeah,
spaceship crashed. They had apparently 3 samples.
4.
4?
They only retrieved 3.
Oh, they retrieved 3 samples. And there's people arguing in some sort of control center. Some bitch is choking. Let's see, they said Jameson.
Yeah, Jane Jonas Jameson's son.
Yep. So they're rushing Jameson to the hospital.
Yeah,
Oh, he looks fucked.
yeah, and
Okay.
symbiote is taking over.
He just fucking killed the people who were driving his DHL ambulance.
Yeah. You know what's weird is they said this was Eastern Malaysia,
Yeah.
but it looks like Eastern Europe.
I mean, what it really does look like is Vancouver because that's where they filmed
Well,
it.
that too.
Okay, so it's off of Jameson and it's on
An EMT,
Chinese or East Malaysian EMT.
whose EMT actually says EMT on it instead
Yeah.
of, you know.
Okay, we got Venom titles for some reason.
Yeah. And we're at the
San Francisco,
mythical San Francisco.
flying over that fucking shitty ass Golden Gate Bridge.
That wasn't golden.
Yeah. All right, there's a chick with a ring. She's beating Tom Hardy, who's playing Eddie Brock, with a pillow.
I love Tom Hardy though, and it's horrible to see him in a movie that's.
I mean, you haven't even seen it, so you don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's clearly the breadwinner of the relationship because he's tattooed up and he's got.
What, you're saying people with tattoos can't be the breadwinner?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Fuck you then.
I'm not. Fucking Justin. All right, so he's riding some kind of motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's wearing his helmet, so you know.
So he's obviously a controversial investigative reporter.
Yeah, so he's a boots on the ground and reporter for
Not the Daily Planet.
MMM News.
Yeah, not the Daily Planet.
Daily Planet's fucking Superman, you douche.
Whatever, same thing.
Daily Bugle. So he's doing the Eddie Brock report. Walks in like a douche.
Yes.
All right. Talking to the head of MNNBC, I guess, News Corporation, played by the dude who was in the barber,
Barber?
the barber shack in Luke Cage.
No.
Yes,
Uh, I remember him from the Netflix show The Get Down.
I have not seen that yet.
It's
I've
really
heard that's
good.
good.
Now they're underneath the Golden Gate Bridge that doesn't have a restaurant. Uh,
I mean, it could have a restaurant.
it doesn't. Who's the blonde actress? She looks familiar.
She's a chick. I'll look her up a second. So the news guy was Ron Cephas Jones. He wasn't Luke Cage, bitch.
Okay, I didn't say he wasn't in Luke Cage. I
He's,
said he wasn't the barber.
he's Bobby Fish. Dude who ran the barber.
No, there was another guy who was the barber.
Um,
Called him Pop. Pop was owned the barber shop.
that Pop was Bobby Fish.
No.
I don't see Bobby Fish. We're talking about Luke Cage while we're watching Venom. That's great. Get back to Venom. The chick is Michelle Williams.
I don't know that name.
She's
Like, I know they need character building, but this just feels wholly unnecessary.
yeah. I don't know.
And
She's
this
been in
is-
movies, like a lot of little stuff.
Okay.
She's in Shutter Island.
Oh, that's where I know her from.
Brokeback Mountain.
I've never seen it.
She's in Dawson's Creek. She's a Dawson's Creek chick.
Okay, well,
128 episodes.
didn't watch Dawson's Creek.
Me neither. Jen Lindley. I guess. We've got Eddie Brock. He's married to
Engaged.
engaged to a lawyer.
And he's snooping around on her file,
Snooping around on her laptop.
looking through legal.
Yeah, being douchey about it.
Super douchey.
And then the other thing here is like Eddie Brock is successful, right? Like Eddie Brock was never supposed to be successful.
No, he was a fucking has-been, or
fucking gutter
or
trash.
never was. Yeah, he wasn't a has-been. He was a never was.
Exactly, a wannabe.
Yeah. Okay, there's the go. Oh God.
So they stuck a big old.
So where the old San Francisco guns were, they put a fake building.
What's the San Francisco guns?
So back in World War II, the entirety of the bay on that the near the Golden Gate had gun emplacements. Some of the biggest guns in the world that were like
right to defend the bay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It's actually really cool. It's not the Presidio, but I can't remember what it's called.
But now there's the Life Foundation, like a big old super high tech building.
Oh, it's her.
Yeah, so that's Jenny Slate.
Yeah, she voices the poodle in Secret Life of Pets.
She's also in Zootopia.
She's in Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Bob's Burgers, Big Mouth. She's in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, she does a lot of voice acting.
And this one, she's playing Dr. Dora Skirth. So Eddie Brock is interviewing his character Carlson Drake, played by Riz Ahmed. He's talking about space, so I think he's supposed to be kind of like an Elon Musk type.
Oh, he totally is.
Type of person.
Mm.
So Brock's badgering him, talking about allegations of
bringing up cases that his fiance is working on.
Yep. Who's getting shut out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting shot out by his editor. And I was yelling at him for going off on a hunch, even though he got the information from his girlfriend.
Legal brief, yeah.
Yeah. But he's not going to throw her under the bus.
Nope.
He's not that douchey.
No. Still an asshole, though.
Bitch just got fired. Eddie's shocked.
Looks like...
Oh, it looks like she got fired, too.
She's
pissed. She got fired. Give him his ring back.
Pretty fucked. Even by my standards.
Hella pissed. They fucked his career, fucked her career. I mean, that's a little more like regular Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Right there. So we got armed transports in the rain rolling up into...
Yeah. Obligatory dramatic rain sequence.
Well, they filmed in Vancouver. They probably just like, fuck it. We don't have that many shooting days.
All right.
Okay, so there's some symbiotes and vials. They appear
different
to be different colors. There's a black one, a yellow one, and like a blue one?
Grayish blue.
All right, he's got a... Okay, so the Elon Musk dude's got a big heart on for the symbiotes. Mm-hmm. The vials.
We're not comparing this guy to Elon Musk. It's just he's Elon Musk-like.
Yeah. All right. EMT from East Malaysia in English.
That has EMT written in English.
All right. She's walking into some sort of marketplace.
Yeah.
Dragging her feet like a fucking zombie.
Yeah, she's... The symbiote's being rejected or whatever. Or her body's rejecting the symbiote.
She's grabbing an eel.
Makes me want sushi.
Yeah. Eating the fuck out of that eel raw.
It just looks like a cucumber.
Hand just turned into a sword. She's fucking chopping off people's heads.
T-1000.
Yep. Eating the fuck out of that eel cucumber. People are gunning up to shoot her.
No, they got knives.
She just threw symbiote spikes out and murked like 6 people. She's angry, and her eye makeup is suddenly better in this scene than the previous scene. Because she ate this. She ate the eel.
Yeah, she ate the eel.
Eel gave her better makeup.
Yep.
Okay. Like she's trying to make words.
Now she's gonna eat the woman. Oh,
Okay, symbiote just transferred to old grandma.
so that's gonna work better. I really dislike that fucking whole eye discoloration. It's really fucking dumb.
Oh, so now we're jumping a whole fucking 6 months later
Yeah.
because we can.
Because why not?
So I will say this: like, I've already seen the movie. It's an odd movie that doesn't have Spider-Man in it, but I will say that the symbiotes are done well for like their CGI and like how I would think they would look compared to the only other live action symbiote we have, which is from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're done well.
Well, it should have been, considering it's fucking Sony.
It's also been like a decade.
Yeah.
So he's talking about using the symbiotes to survive in space.
Does it ever explain where they got the symbiotes from?
Obviously, they came from the spaceship in the opening credits of the movie.
Yeah. Just not some random planet that's over. Considering Mars is fucking 30 years away. Round trip.
You're seeing what I'm seeing, man. I don't remember. All right, looks like Brock is in a dive bar somewhere.
Yeah. Obligatory down in the dumps guy at a dive bar.
Yep.
Drinking cheap beer and whiskey.
Actually, it looks like he's not even drinking. Like, oh no, he's drinking. All right, leaving the dive bar after having some conversation about how shitty he is in the dumps.
Yeah.
Trying to get a paper. He's talking to a crack whore now.
Huh?
He's trying to sell him papers that are normally free.
Seems to be a little bit humbler.
Yeah, well, he's been living in the streets, basically.
Kitten totally looks like shit. Arguing with motherly Asian lady
at Chinese shop.
Yeah.
Or Chinese grocer. Grocer's getting hold the fuck up by Riffraff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's lurking around the corner looking like maybe he might do something about it. Eddie doesn't do shit. Because he's a fucking coward.
Broken man.
Fair. Takes a fucking shitty ham and cheese sandwich and some Pepto. Classic drinkers. Comeback food.
Yeah.
Saying that shit all night. Put the feet up.
What's that?
Can I put the feet up?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Dude's macking on a girl in his apartment hallway.
Huh? He
Eddie enters his apartment.
has a shithole apartment.
Yep. It's got Pabst Blue Ribbon everywhere.
Mm.
He's trying to take care of a plant.
It looks like it's already dead.
Trying to do something. That fucking bam. Nope, it's dying. He touched it. The leaves fell off. Got leftover Chinese and more Pabst Blue Ribbon. All of his bills are overdue. He's trying to take any sort of writing journalism gig, even under a pseudonym. Even
pseudonym.
Pseudonym. That's what I said.
You said pseudonym.
Pseudonym. Whatever. Just listening to fucking meditation discs.
Yeah.
And highlighting dishwasher wanted ads. Got a tattoo of a wolf on his left arm.
I think it's actually his dog. Real life dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They just didn't cover it up. That makes sense. His neighbor's apparently in a rock band and is fucking. And he's mad about it, but he doesn't do anything about it because he's a pussy. So he goes and hides under
a pillow. Like a 5-year-old hiding from the monsters under his bed.
That's true. All right, back at the Life Foundation.
Much bigger.
Carlton Drake.
Obviously, big motivational speech to hype up his doctors that are going to do illegal
human genetic trials. Experiments. The blue-gray symbiote. They're putting a long-haired, probably delinquent in. Looks like he just got out on work release or rehab or something.
It looks like he's just coming down off a fucking bad high.
It's putting him in a sealed room. Doctors everywhere. Rehab guy or coming down guy is like, what the fuck? He's getting talked. I guess his name is Isaac. Saying Isaac's biblical name. So he's trying to tell him that Isaac's a hero because of the biblical tale. Trying to motivate him up.
Yeah, quoting the Bible.
He's saying God's abandoned us, so now it's up to us and science to make shit right. Touching hands to the glass because he's apparently that good of a motivational speaker.
Yeah. Most sociopaths are.
All right, the blue Venom symbiote was released. It's crawling out. It's crawling up Isaac's leg.
And he's freaking out. And just absorbs into his skin.
Absorbs to his chest.
Pretty cool. It was really well done, actually.
He's having a reaction. Like a good one. Oh, just broke his neck.
Looks like he's breaking all his bones.
Alright, straight up just killing Isaac.
Yeah.
Horribly. Exited through his mouth.
Yeah.
Roadie. Then it jumped up on the window. Like it knows it needs to get out.
That's a good way to get around it. Volunteers.
Yeah. Back to Eddie wandering the streets. I'm guessing Chinatown.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume San Francisco has a Chinatown.
Yeah.
Going and getting another newspaper.
And his friend is gone.
Yep. He's
His
talking.
homeless friend.
He's fucking talking to himself now in the China Mart. Talking about how he used to be famous and following people who didn't want to be followed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's saying it because he sees somebody following her. It's the chick from the lab.
It looks like she's trying to get his
It's
help
the
to.
actress Jenny Slate playing Dr. Dora Skirth. She's talking to Eddie Brock now. She's trying to reason with Eddie Brock that he's with the Life Foundation and Eddie should keep investigating it because the, the homeless people are getting fucked up by the symbiotes. They're talking about, I guess it started off as a way to cure cancer.
Telling her that she needs to be afraid if she has proof that she
Mm-hmm.
basically just to run away and just keep her mouth shut. A lot of fucking build up.
Yep. Like I said, the movie does have some redeeming qualities. Just none of this stuff right now that you're watching.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it.
All right. Eddie's shown up at his ex's house.
She's home with her
Her new
new
man.
Dan. Yeah. Hmm.
Boyfriend's trying to play nice and be like, "Oh, I'm a fan of your work. All the people he took down." And
Yeah.
then the girlfriend's like, "Really? He took down me?"
Yeah.
Now the oh fuck, get fucked.
Yeah.
So he's talking to her and like, oh, he's got a key to your house where we used to live, and she's like, yeah, and he's like, oh, is he another lawyer? And then he's like, no, he's a fucking doctor, a surgeon actually.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away, Eddie.
Yeah.
Trying to plead with her that they were gonna get married. She's like, no, you fucked everything up. We can't find our way back.
I bet if the roles were reversed, it would be like, yes, we can find our way back. Cause love.
So you're saying in the exact same position where there's a lawyer dude and a journalistic girl who fucked up,
Yeah.
the guy would say,
No, the girl would say, and then everybody like, dude's being an asshole. Look at what happened in fucking what is it? Man of Steel. Lois Lane chasing down Clark Kent. Or chasing down Superman.
fair. But it's a totally different movie.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Fair enough. All right, so Eddie's
He's
super
gonna
down his
do.
luck. Looks
He's
like he's
gonna do
about
the.
to commit suicide.
He's gonna do the first good thing that he could probably do is jump off the Golden Gate
Yeah,
like an adult.
he's figuring his ring, looking at the Life Foundation. He's there a while because we got some time lapse shit going on.
No, I think that's just.
Shitty cars.
I think that's just shitty animation
Mm,
for
fair.
CG for the cars
Yeah,
and background actually.
yeah.
So he's on the Golden Gate talking on the phone, which I will tell people is physically impossible. It
Really?
is so loud.
Oh yeah, because of the
Like,
wind.
yeah, the wind, the traffic. Not to mention, you could actually see the other side of the Golden Gate, like it was a 2 lane fucking bridge.
Yeah, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's a fucking big ass bridge. All right, so she just lets him into life.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the place called?
Life Center, Life
Life
Foundation.
Sciences.
I don't know.
Life Foundation. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Okay, they found it on a comet.
Yeah. So they're saying the spaceship that they tested found a comet, and then that found the symbiotes on a recon mission, and then they brought back the specimens. Eddie's making a joke about ET, which I still say is a fucking terrible movie. I don't care what anybody says. ET's a fucking terrible movie.
Hmm.
Terrible movie.
Hmm.
So they're just freeballing homeless people into the symbiotes in hopes that the symbiote matches with the donor.
You'd think that they would like take like genetic markers from the symbiote and
Yeah, no kidding.
from the human and see if there's any kind of matching details or DNA or whatever
Yeah.
you'd fuck markers.
So she's distracting the security guard, and he's now gone down to the secure level with the symbiotes. And it's all dark and spooky. He's just fucking walking into fucking classified areas and sealed rooms. Like it's no big deal.
Yeah,
And
no
there's no fucking
cameras,
locks.
no motion
Nobody's here
sensors.
working 24/7 to try to fucking solve these symbiotes. People have gone home for the day. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, if you're doing human testing, you probably don't want cameras and you don't want security. You probably want it
I
pretty
mean, that's true.
compartmentalized so
That's
that
true.
there's deniability.
So Brock's using his phone. Um, Eddie Brock, not the Brock next to me. I realize the irony of the fact that I'm sitting
Yeah.
next to somebody called Eddie Brock, or sitting next to someone called Brock Loomis. Well, we're talking about a character, Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
I'll try to say Eddie. He's looking around at all the dead people who've been killed, and then like there's displays that say that they're fucked up or unstable or they lost their minds. Oh, one of them's alive. Eddie's taking pictures of people. Oh, it's
Oh.
the homeless chick.
Yep.
She's trying to say, let me out
Oh.
of the homeless thing.
Oh, he just fucking straight up nukes her.
There's flashing and all kinds of stuff. She's got a symbiote in her. He's just busts through the glass with stuff.
Oh, damn.
Homeless chick attacked him now with super strength. She's fucking clawing at his face.
Which is really odd because if she could overpower him, you would think she would have been able to break through.
Yeah. The symbiote is
left.
transferred from her into Eddie Brock now. So that's how it happens in this version.
Yep.
All right. The lights are obviously hurting him because now he's got the symbiote. He's running like a motherfucker. He just jumps off a fucking wall and slams that dude into the fucking concrete.
Yeah.
Just kicked a fucking door open.
And he's not even like questioning it. He's like just like, oh, I can now punch through steel.
Yeah. Just fucking leapt through a fucking chain.
That wasn't even chain link. That was like a straight up like great fence.
Yeah, he's getting shot at as he runs through the forests of Vancouver.
Yep.
Uh, and they're after him hard.
Yeah, they are. Which would make total sense.
Yeah, except for that fucking jump that the fucking ATV just did
I know.
as they're fucking chasing after him.
Just
Now he realizes it's a bit weird. He just busted through a tree
yeah,
and then fell down
magically
and
jumped
then
up.
jumped up.
I mean, whoever's driving those side by sides are doing a really good job.
Oh, I'm
'Cause
sure they're
there are
stunt
some
drivers. I mean, those things got a
really.
fuck ton of power.
Oh yeah, I would actually love one of those. They look like so much fun.
My uncle's got one. They're great.
I bet.
Yeah. So he's now at the top of a fucking tree.
Because, you know, that never people never look up. He just disappeared. Let's look underneath.
All right, he's made it home to his apartment now somehow. Calls the life chick.
And he's leaving her a message.
Yeah, like about, hey, the lab stuff was really fucked up, but are you okay? Because a lot of people were chasing me. Chugging beer, but he doesn't like it. Lugging water like a motherfucker. He's having a bad poop.
Yeah.
Acting woozy. Starts eating raw tater tots
I mean,
from
they're
the
not
freezer.
technically raw, they're frozen.
He's going through the garbage and he's eating rotten chicken.
Yep.
We're seeing the venom swirl in his eyes now.
Which I still really dislike. It looks really dumb.
Really, I don't mind it. Can't seem to hold down any food or beer or anything. He's just hurling up everything.
He's asking what's wrong with him, and he doesn't realize he was infected by a fucking alien. Okay, that was kind of funny.
So Venom is talking to him now. All right, we're back at the life sciences place.
With the chick.
Not Elon Musk is yelling about how people are dead and the symbiote escaped. So one of the volunteer homeless people, they got a successful match with the symbiote. His blood pressure's back to normal, and they're thinking they can use that one to experiment on now. He just fired all of his security staff.
Yeah.
Back with Eddie in his shower, looking like just haggard shit.
Yeah.
Like 24-hour bender haggard.
It looks like he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, he's looking around, looking, why are there tater tots everywhere on my floor? I'm not making that up, by the way. There's
Yeah.
actually there's a lot of tater tots in this movie. All right, he's remembering to look through his phone and he sees all the pictures of the homeless chick who's dead and like other dead people. Cut to a fucking airport with grandma who's infected by another symbiote.
And looks like she just.
It looks like she just came out of the fucking chemotherapy, cancer treatment slash. I'm also fucking been doing methadone for the last week.
Yeah. Like.
Cut back to Eddie. Venom's talking to Eddie now, but he doesn't know quite what's happening.
Yeah.
Scientist lady texts him, says she's okay, but be careful. And he just busts into a really fancy restaurant with lobster. He apparently he apparently somehow knows where his ex is
Is at all,
dining.
yeah.
He's making a scene. He just fucking ripped into a lobster with his bare fucking
No, it's
face.
steak. It's a steak.
He's
He
he's
just
fucking
doesn't.
going around like a fucking crazy person. He's just throwing people around the fucking thing. He's eating like fucking. He's freaking the fuck out. He's taking. He's dunking his whole fucking body into the lobster tank.
Live lobsters, yeah.
Apparently makes him feel good to be
Yeah.
cool.
Which,
He just bit into a live lobster's rear just like a motherfucker.
yeah.
He apparently likes it. He keeps going at for some more. At the Tranquil Lake and an MRI room,
It's at the hospital getting an MRI.
which, as symbiote and Spider-Man fans know,
Hmm.
MRIs are magnets.
Yep, which is bad.
This
Okay.
is not gonna go good. Everything good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Fucking super
So they're
confident.
starting up the magnets. Oh, symbiote hates that.
Which is really weird because they usually have like a camera or something in there to watch people.
Yeah. Pulled out of the MRI thing. He's not doing
Oops.
that. Doc- Doctor Boyfriend's getting called away.
Now he's gonna eat a dog. Really hairy dog. God, I hate little dogs.
Boy, so he obviously took some more tests besides an MRI. He told him go home, get some rest, and they'll call him. All right, Dr. Lady's back at the lab with scarier security person.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying the symbiotes are bonded with this the volunteer host, but it's consuming all the human body's nutrients, but the symbiote is thriving. Then they found out that that high pitched sound fucks with the symbiotes. All right, scary security man is coming in.
David Beckham looking like guy.
He does kind of look like David Beckham, doesn't he? They had some good news. They found out the chick was the one who let Eddie in and caused all the shit to go out. So she's in trouble. Venom's talking to Eddie, says he's hungry. He's on a tram, a cable car
Yeah.
thing.
What San
The
Francisco's known
classic, the
for?
classic San Francisco cable car thing.
I
That's what they
don't.
call it, right? Just a
No,
cable
I
car
think it's a.
tram.
Uh, no, it's not a cable car. I don't think. Just trolley.
Yeah,
San
trolley. That's
Francisco
right.
trolley.
Trolley. That's right. All right. So he's back at his home. Says he's sick. Uh, his lawyer girlfriend's telling him he's got a parasite in his system, and they're telling him that auditory hallucinations are normal for you to when you have a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying, would the symbiote let him do
Superhuman things, yeah.
superhuman things? And they're like, nah, you're crazy.
And then the symbiote was like, "Hush."
Symbiote's talking to him more and more, telling him never gonna happen, and yes, we did. Mm. Electrical guitar noise is making Eddie real mad, but also Venom as well. He's banging on his neighbor's thing, telling him the thing is turn his shit down. He just Venom faced out, and like the dude was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna turn it down," and then he scared the shit out of him. He's like, "Yep, turn it down right now."
Yeah, it was just the teeth and eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Not Elon's talking to the doctor chick, saying she ain't comfortable with this bullshit. Try to take that back. They don't know that she let Eddie in, but they know that she let somebody in. And he not Elon's taking a very nice guy boss approach to getting the information out of her. Being like, we can't help him, we can't bring him back. We got to continue the research.
Keep them alive, your friend. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Does she get fed to the other symbiote?
We'll find out. Doing his apparently totally convincing speech work. She's saying she let Eddie Brock in. He looks troubled by this. He hasn't said a word. He's walking away.
Oh, now
He says, "You were our best," and he just walked out of the room and let a symbiote loose on her. So the blue gray symbiote's crawling out and is about to fucking eat her. All right, back to Eddie. He just lit up. Back to Eddie, and he just made a bunch of fucking tater tots. And Venom said, "Don't open the door." Okay, so SWAT teams come in.
Not SWAT team.
He's talking to himself.
Talking to Venom.
Right, he's getting tased by the Merc Force. Venom tentacles coming out and wrecking fools. Eddie's apologizing as he's fucking
fucks him up,
killing people, throwing fucking weights into people's crotches.
Oof.
He just fucking kicked the shit out of everybody.
Mm-hmm. So is Venom's voice just Tom Hardy's voice with the?
Yeah, Tom Hardy's doing Venom too.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, he does a good job as Venom.
Yeah.
Like I said, the actual Venom parts are good, but the rest of the movie's garbage.
Fatality.
Yeah, basically. Venom's talking about eating the heads of the enemies he's just fucking murked.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie's running. More guys with guns are coming up at his apartment and shooting him. And he's dodging bullets like a motherfucker. Just
Jumps out the
jumped out of
window.
a fucking window, and then he Venom tentacled his way into another thing. He just used Venom to like as make like a Venom shield and block bullets.
Yeah.
And I guess the Merc team had video footage, and not Elon, Carlton Drake. There we go. Remember his name. He's got video footage, and he's all excited because Brock's achieved symbiosis.
Yeah.
All right, he's
Which is pretty cool.
running towards his bike. Venom's trying to talk to Eddie. He sees Venom in a rearview mirror for the first time. Venom just threw him against a wall and like I'm not a parasite.
Call the drones.
He's trying to bargain with Venom now. A drone's coming to fucking neutralize him.
That was a waste of a drone. Why wouldn't you just track
Yeah,
him?
kidding. All right, Eddie's taking off in the streets in San Francisco on his
The
bike.
Venom cycle.
Jesus Christ,
You don't remember that?
it's not a real thing.
It was. It was a toy in the mid 90s.
Toys are different than fucking in canon. All right, he's fucking going full throttle on his bike while more suicide drones
Yeah.
are bombing him.
Mind you, through the streets of San Francisco.
Yeah. Which even at night, like streets of San Francisco are fucking packed.
Yeah.
Like it's a gridlock at all times, basically. There's like 80 drones that have been suicide wasted here.
It kind of reminds me of Far From Home with the satellite strike drones.
Yeah.
Hauling ass. Now, yeah, he's in Chinatown.
Venom symbiote just ripped a car door off while they're driving a motorcycle.
Which would be really hard to do because the bike itself would fucking go crazy.
All right, he's driving on the sidewalk. Cars are exploding. All right, he's going through the fire. He's doing a really nice front wheelie.
Yeah.
All right, he just fucking Venom power slid around a fucking lamp pole. Fucking flooring it up one of them steep ass San Francisco hills. Just fucking flying off. Bike leaves Eddie flying
Like,
super high.
Yeah,
Symbiote whips him back to the bike.
Oh god, that would hurt so.
And they land without
bad.
breaking the suspension of the fucking bike.
Yeah,
somehow.
Or his balls. That would hurt
Yeah, or
so
the balls.
fucking bad.
Symbiote obviously saved his balls.
Right? That's where the symbiote lives. In the balls.
Just fucking Venom just fucking flings the fucking bike down one of those really like extra steep, you're not supposed to drive down hills in San Francisco. They're hauling ass through San Francisco, unimpeded by traffic.
Or police.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Venom just fucking pushed some cars aside.
You know what this reminds me of is like fucking Go Go Gadget.
Oh
Inspector Gadget, where
shit!
he's
You're
like,
right.
Go Go Gadget arm! Go Go Gadget car jump!
All right, now he's caught between two SUVs. Venom's fucking grabbing the fucking SUVs and fucking making the SUVs crash into other cars.
Yeah. That was actually a really good practical stunt with the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He just gets fucking.
Eddie's looking back at the car crash. He's like, "That's cool," and then he fucking
Ah,
smashes straight into a car. Eddie's fucked up. Looks like his fucking elbow's broken. His
legs.
legs are broken. His face is fucked up. Oh yeah, his leg is complete fucking bent backwardsly fucked up.
That hit would have fucking sent him like 40 feet.
All right, David Beckham Merc is like, "You son of a bitch." All right,
Ugh.
his leg just ripped back. His thing's healed. His broken fingers healed. He's going full fucking Venom now. All right, Venom just straight fucking ate a fucking head
Yeah.
off of one of the fucking
Oh,
guys.
and then the police show up
Yeah, and then
somehow.
the police show up, and Venom's fucking just leaping around
Like Hulk.
like a crazy Hulk, which is cool. I mean, Venom does that.
Yeah.
He
I don't
swims
remember
crazy
him.
fast.
I don't remember Venom being very partial to water.
Yeah. Eddie's all freaked out. He's gotten taken underneath the bridge. Where is he?
Buoy.
He's at a buoy. Venom's healed Eddie. Now Venom's head has come out of his shoulder like the darkness
Yeah.
and is talking to him.
Mhm. Venom's explaining why he's symbiotes. And...
Yeah, he needs Eddie and he needs Carlton Rate's rocket.
So does that mean like
He's saying he's gonna eat more people. He's saying the symbiotes are here to eat everybody.
Yeah.
He's saying if he cooperates, he'll let Eddie live. What's your question?
Oh, so does the symbiotes like learn the language too from like not just the language, but like everything from their host? Like
I mean,
everything the
that's the way
host
it was
knows?
in the comics.
Was it really?
Because that's how Eddie knew in the original comics. That's how Eddie Brock knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Ooh,
That's
that's
the
right.
classic
Okay.
story.
Yeah.
You know. He's like, I know everything you know. All right, so Doctor X is talking to lawyer chick and saying that Eddie's system is going absolutely haywire, and she needs to get him back to the hospital.
Because it's crazy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back at the Life Foundation. Carlton Drake's pissed off at his scientist, and the lady doctor chick appears dead. And the symbiote like left her and straight up escaped.
Yep.
He's angry at David Beckham for not getting Brock.
Yep.
All right. Eddie's girl shows up at Brock's apartment. Police have quarantined it off.
Because she randomly knows where he lives.
I know, right?
So he doesn't know who Anne is, even though he knows everything that Eddie knows.
Eh. So girl's trying to find Eddie.
Eddie's
Eddie
saying no because he's scared he's gonna eat her.
Eddie's coming into the MNN
His old
CM.
job.
Okay, he's trying to argue with the guard at the news place. And Venom saying, well, like, screw this guy, let's just eat his brains.
Yeah. And Venom is obviously wants people.
Wants to eat people.
It's kind of interesting. You want up? Oop! You want up? You want up, Eddie? Let's go up. Let's go up. Who's up, Big Eddie?
So he just went full Venom and just climbed the
top of whatever this is.
It's the Triangle building, the famous one.
The Washington Monument?
No, that's in Washington. It's the famous Triangle building in fucking San Francisco. So he's at the top of this building, and a fucking jet plane flies within 2 feet of this fucking top of the building.
Yeah, right?
And the symbiote runs off, and Eddie falls down the fucking building. And he's terrified of heights, apparently. And Venom's like, ooh, I like us up here.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking throws him up into the building. Venom saying that he's not going to throw away his carcass because they're too good of a match so soon. And Eddie's worried about dying. But Venom's like, I got you. Venom says jump out the window. And then he goes to the elevator, and then Venom calls him a pussy.
Now he's
down here in like full SWAT. It's his SWAT, isn't it? Yeah, it says SWAT on their fucking badge. Yeah. So he's surrounded by like fucking 50 SWAT people. And he's trying to bargain with them. He's like, dudes, don't fuck with me. This is bad. He goes full Venom. Takes the bullets like a fucking champ. Catches grenades.
Yeah.
This
reminds me of that Terminator 2 scene.
It does kind of, right?
Where they're like, he just walks through kneecapping fools.
Yeah. This
is like, don't worry, I won't kill him.
This is actually kind of a cool scene. Venom is just fucking straight, just fucking throwing police officers into fucking walls, whipping people around, jumping around, taking people out. Venom is just fucking just breaking cops' spines. Just fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's really well choreographed and done with CG.
Yeah.
Just made a wrecking ball of
fucking guns. Flash grenades do a little bit of damage to him and throw the symbiote off of Eddie.
See, the only problem is that cops wouldn't be able to be next to the flash grenades too, because they'd see the flash.
Yeah, that's true.
And the sound. I mean, those things are fucking bright and loud as fuck.
Venom is using a fucking cop
As a
and just
club.
bashing people.
Yeah, like a
Like
flail.
all of these cops are like fucking basically dead
Yeah.
because of how badly he threw them around. The X has somehow showed up into the rear of the building, not the front.
Yeah.
There's one last cop. Venom is fucking straight up about to fucking eat him. Oh, Eddie Venom sees the chick.
He's explaining what's happening because she saw the venom. And she's just gonna take him to the hospital in front of a million cop cars.
Well, like I said, she came in somehow through the fucking rear of the building.
Yeah.
Like she would have fucking access. Venom's agreeing to go with her.
Because he likes her.
Venom's explaining at 6,000 hertz is harmful. He's like, fire and sound are bad for me.
Yeah.
Venom's telling him he should have fucking apologized to his woman because he might not live.
Yeah.
I guess her name's Annie. Fucking he
Venom.
apologizes. He apologizes to Annie, and then Venom's like, "Oh, that's nice." But of
Yeah.
course, a drone from the Life Foundation is following them. So that's the thing. All right, Carlton Drake's wandering around the lab.
For some reason.
Nobody's around him. He's saying hello in his own fucking lab.
Right?
There's a little girl.
That obviously is infected.
Yeah, she's got some creepy looking eyes. Got the creepy head twitch. Dude does not suspect. Oh, Carlton Drake totally just gets maybe murdered
Symbiotized.
or symbioted. So back with Eddie, he's in the hospital. He's saying his heart has atrophied, but Venom's saying don't listen to him. He can fix it for him. Okay, so he almost kills fucking the boyfriend, which causes him to run back into the room with the MRI machine as she cranks it up to full.
Which is really odd because there's a lot of fucking metal in an MRI room.
Yeah. So the symbiote has been removed from Eddie at this point and is running around, looks pissed. And he's mad. He's like, "What happened to us, man?" He's mad. He's leaving. That symbiote's going around the room,
Yeah, it's an MRI room. It's not a fucking hermetically sealed
and
area.
it escapes through the vents.
Yeah.
Now they're freaking out because it's gone out of the room. They're dumb.
There's a giant magnet warning sign, and there's literally like just hundreds of parts that are metal. Oh, Venom dog.
All right, so there's a little. I don't even know what kind of dog it is.
Ugh.
All right,
It's a ugh
Venom has
dog.
now got itself onto a little fucking dog. Oh, David Beckman and his fucking
Shot a fucking
yeah
something.
shot a taser into Eddie's chest, and now they're
Taser bullet.
dragging him from the hospital.
It totally is Venom dog.
But Venom
Shit.
Dog,
Venom dog ain't having none of that shit.
Venom Dog's just fucking walking around,
Call him Vog.
all cute. Gemini, I guess is the dog's name.
Is
Somehow,
the dog gonna talk?
Annie
It's
sees.
gonna be a little Venom dog talking. We must save him, Maddie.
So,
Dude gets in his face, and
yeah,
Tom Hardy pulls a typical Australian move and headbutts him.
yeah. He's Australian though.
Tom Hardy. Oh,
He's British.
yeah. Typical British move. Headbutt somebody.
Yeah. All right, so Drake's talking more megalomaniacal about humans and how they need to evolve because Eddie's all captured at the Life Foundation now.
Mm.
He's cutting him down to size, talking about how he took from his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we find out that not Elon Carlson Drake has his own symbiote, and it's like silvery white with like red
It's
veins.
supposed to be Riot.
Well, there you go. I guess you know it better than I do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Riot.
So it's the Riot symbiote,
Yeah.
and it's apparently angry that Venom's not here. Now Carlson's talking to Riot.
So does it explain why the others died?
That they weren't a match genetically.
No. The other symbiotes, because the other symbiotes died. Is what he was saying.
I don't know. Probably because they couldn't subsist off of whatever the hosts they had.
Mm.
So they starved, I guess. Maybe. Jesus. So Riot explained to Drake that they need to find the Venom symbiote and kill it, and that he needs to lead millions more symbiotes to Earth. And Carlton Drake's like, yeah, sure. Now we've got Eddie Brock of Forrest, who's about to get killed, but then the Merc Force, David Beckman, is getting fucked up
Oh.
by fucking Lady Venom.
Yeah.
who's just fucking killing it. All right, so Lady Venom's making out with Eddie. So Lady Venom's making out with Eddie as the Venom symbiote transfers from Annie back to Eddie.
I'm surprised there isn't like a weird
in a creep-tastic
yeah.
scene. And Annie's just like, fuck me, I just killed a bunch of people. Yeah, she's like, I just ate that dude's head.
He's stuff.
So Venom's just like, you can't go with me. Goes full Venom and is like, not today, madam. I'm out of here. So, Jesus.
Venom's explaining that he's kind of a loser, but here he's awesome.
Okay, so Venom just explained to Eddie that they've got to stop Riot because he's like a team leader douche.
And he's unstoppable.
And he's unstoppable, but they got to try it anyway because Venom is selfish and wants Earth for himself.
And because he looks cool.
And because he looks cool here versus among his kind, he's a douche.
Yeah.
All right, Drake's gone full Riot. Crazy sword, spearing all of his dudes in a control center to try to launch a rocket. He's got the fucking axe blades hands. He just fucking kills like 30 dudes in like 2 slices. So Venom and Eddie are just like, all right, well, we have no chance that he's gonna kill us, but fuck it, let's do it. Let's go fight him anyway.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
I do like the Venom design. It looks good.
Yeah, with no Spider-Man symbol.
Yeah.
They did good work considering they didn't have the Spider-Man symbol. All right, so now we have a full-on giant CGI fight between Riot and Venom. I can't even explain what's going on here. Yes. Symbiote madness, swords, one-liners, fucking Venom shields with Riot claws. Riot looks a lot fucking bigger than Venom. It's like twice his size. Riot saying that Venom's got a really strong host, but not strong enough.
I mean, the CG is really well done.
Yeah, this part's good. I mean, it's obviously their big fight, so
yeah.
All right, Venom's trying to choke out fucking Riot, but Riot fucking spears him with a fucking porcupines him, bashes him like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Venom's getting fucking just the shit kicked out of him.
Oh,
Oh, fucking got savage.
straight up went fucking Venom on, or went Carnage on his ass and did claws on him.
Yeah. Venom's getting fucking crushed. Oh my god.
He's
Riot's
just
ripping the symbiote off of fucking Eddie. He's ripped the symbiote off. Riot's yelling at him. Eddie jumps back to Venom. They merge. They're fucking fighting each other. They're ripping the symbiotes off of each other. It looks fucking crazy and messy.
And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I know a lot of people complain about this, but this is like, it's very comic book, right? Like that's what you want to see. You know, like they're like merging and remerging, and it's like super liquidy.
Yeah.
They're like merging with each other now, almost. All right, they've Venom and Riot have merged together, and they're fucking fighting the inside out of themselves.
Something.
Something just happened. Oh, the rocket noise is tearing both them and their symbiotes apart. Oh, no, it's not. No, the chick has somehow found her way to a digital audio workstation and a mixing board in like a NASA launch room,
and got the perfect megahertz.
Yeah, got the perfect megahertz. Carlton Drake and Eddie are now separated from symbiotes, and they're underneath the rocket with the rocket about to launch with the fire and all that jazz. And now they're having a fisticuffs fight.
Just kind of Superman punch.
Yeah. Eddie just fucking knocked him the fuck out. Carlton's reaching for Riot. Eddie just fucking kicks his ass off.
But Riot was there probably to pick him up.
Yep. Oh, Eddie Brock just got fucking sliced in the fucking chest by a Riot pike. And then he fucking just throws him down. Eddie does not have a symbiote. He's dying. He's reaching for the symbiote to save his ass. He goes cardiac arrest.
I'd say that's more fucking traumatic shock.
Traumatic shock death?
Yeah, that's definitely not cardiac. That is just like... Yeah.
All right, Riot gets into the spaceship. Venom slowly crawls up some pipe or some a grate.
You know what that reminds me of is Fern Gully. The guy Smog or whatever.
Fucking, I hate that movie so much.
Really?
Yeah, Fern Gully sucks.
It's got Robin Williams in it.
All right, Venom's back on Eddie. He's healed the fucking death of fucking the thing. The rocket's launching. Venom jumped out just in time and is climbing up a fucking radio tower super fast. With Riot's spear, he stabs it into the fucking airlock. And then using the fucking Riot sword, he just fucking cuts the fucking rocket fuel engine, which ignites on the bottom and blows up the fucking spaceship in a ball of fire. Carlton Drake's dead. Riot's dead. Venom's getting burned. Like, burned really badly. Like, parts of him are falling off. Eddie's on fire. Venom says goodbye. He makes a Venom parachute for himself. And it appears to be just Eddie in the water. He hits the water really hard, so he's probably unconscious.
Yeah, hitting water fucking sucks.
What?
Hitting water from any kind of substantial height fucking hurts.
Remember, I used to swim and I'd do the high dive. You do it wrong. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie Brock is swimming. There's fire everywhere.
Right next to fucking San Francisco Bay, which there's no way anybody would get clearance to fucking launch a rocket. Yeah. Okay. Like within a 30-mile radius of a major city.
Fade to black. Fade to some day later.
Yeah, there's your triangle building right there.
Yeah. Eddie's talking to Annie. Saying she's going public defender. He's saying he got his job back.
which is really weird because the police knew who he was. So how is he not being arrested?
Yeah, right? So you see he's changed band, he's trying to be a good person. They're saying Venom's dead.
Or Eddie Brock was just saying that he's dead so that he can be Venom.
Hmm. She's saying it felt great when she was Lady Venom. The power was awesome. So Venom just spoke up and is like, "Look at her. She has no idea we're gonna win her back." And he's like, "Are you sure Venom's not alive?" And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Yeah.
And Venom's like, "You belong with us." But he's leaving.
I, oh, I didn't know Stanley made an appearance in this.
So Stanley showed up and was just like, "Hey, don't give up on her, either of you."
Uh,
And Stanley cameo. God rest his soul. So Eddie's like, "Dude, there are some people we can't kill, Venom. Like, we gotta set some ground rules."
that lady's totally fucking mugging on him. Like she's like, "Oh, Tom Hardy."
Venom's saying that I'm gonna eat your liver if you don't fucking feed me. He's back at Madame Chow's fucking shitty fucking thing. Venom wants
Tater tots
fucking
and
tater
chocolate.
tots and chocolate. All right, so we're back to the mugging store thing, except now he's got Venom in him. Venom's like, "That's a bad guy. We can eat him, right?"
Yes.
And Eddie's like, "Yeah." So he's like, he threatens the dude, and he's like,
Nope, just eats him anyways. Yeah. So he full on ate dude whole because there
"Yeah."
was no
So
body in the scene
he
with him
fucking
walking out.
fucking threatened the dude. Is like, "You're gonna fucking leave here. I'm gonna eat your arms. I'm gonna eat your legs. I'm gonna eat your fucking face." Then we have the Venom credits with the fucking original song by
Eminem.
yeah, Eminem.
Okay.
But we gotta wait for it because there's some really juicy after credits.
Okay.
I don't know how to get this thing off the screen though.
The dismiss button.
Oh, let's see.
Jesus.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on a fucking solo Venom movie now that you've seen it?
Uh, so literally like the first probably 45 minutes could have been cut out.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I would have rather have seen like the buildup of Eddie's character from like his reporting.
Yeah,
Like, they do
not
actually.
starting off with him successful.
Yeah,
So
and
then,
then he's like, oh, I finally made it, and I'm not some crackpot reporter. And then I landed my big job, and then he's like, oh, you get fired the next day because you decided to fucking be an asshole at a report.
yeah.
Um,
Okay, so Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom.
yep,
Yay, nay.
I liked it. It was not bad. Um,
Yeah, he obviously had to do what he had to do for the script.
yeah,
I think his voice for Venom's good.
yep,
And the kind of irreverent, sinister tone of Venom, I think, is pretty good.
yeah,
It's not quite the way it was in the comics. It's a little more on the humor or the lethal protector side of things.
yeah, or even Agent Venom.
Yeah, or even Agent Venom for sure.
But I thought it was a once the first
Once the bullshit first
third
hour was done.
yeah, the first third of the movie
Yeah.
was kind of like, it was just a first half of this script was terribly written, in my opinion. They could have done it way better and
Yeah.
more cohesive,
Yeah.
and they could have done it in like fucking 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah, they didn't need to do all that bullshit. So what about like Riot and all right.
Hold on.
All right, here we
After
go.
credit scene
After credit scene.
at
San Quentin prison.
Oh, is this where we see Woody Harrelson as what's his name?
So Venom and Eddie are going to San Quentin prison doing an interview.
What's Carnage's human's name?
Cletus Cassidy.
Cletus Cassidy. There we go.
So Eddie Brock is entering a cell. There's a prisoner with carrot top red hair writing in blood on his cell.
It says welcome Eddie.
And we see Woody Harrelson looking crazy. Eh,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not a bad teaser.
Yeah.
I mean, you already knew it was coming, though.
Yeah.
So, but if you had been surprised by that, you probably would have been, yeah?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, fuck, that's Woody Harrelson. Oh, fuck, he's got red hair. Oh, shit, he said Carnage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh Definitely one of the characters' names is Beardo at the bar. No joke, people.
Beardo
It
at
says
the bar.
Beardo at the bar.
Yeah.
So, not okay, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be from what you had said.
I mean, it's still pretty bad.
Um, like I said, first half of the movie could have been done in like probably 25 minutes at the most. But the rest of the movie was fun and entertaining.
Okay.
I'm still kind of confused at some of the details of why certain like
Symbiotes know stuff and others didn't.
yeah, or the
Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I think this got rushed into production, and the script shit got rushed.
yeah,
And then on top of the fact that they were working against uh, they don't have Spider-Man to use in this one because at the time of this movie, the deal forbid the Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU from being in the Venom movie.
And now in Venom 2, he can come in and cameo or play a huge part.
Maybe we'll see.
Well, I mean, with the new deal, he could. Whether they do it or not is a different story.
Yeah, because honestly, I think they have enough pieces to make a really fucking great second movie.
Yes.
So we got Tom Hardy, we got Woody Harrelson, and with direction by the guy who played Gollum.
Oh, Andy Serkis?
Yeah, Andy Serkis, confirmed director.
Oh, sweet. He's actually a really good director.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking with the fact that they greenlit a sequel a month after this came out because it made like $1 billion fucking dollars on like 60 grand worth of budget or 60 million worth of budget.
Yeah.
Like, I think doing it completely non-integrated into the MCU, no Spider-Man whatsoever. I think having a Venom and Carnage movie, which you better fucking call Maximum Carnage,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
But
Like, then I think they could make a really good film out of that.
I think they could too, but then they gotta then there's gotta be a whole another setup of how does Carnage get to Earth? How does the symbiote get to Cletus?
Well, so here's the other thing. So
they're obviously
Carnage and Venom are not separate symbiotes.
I know.
They were all from the Venom symbiote. Originally, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So one of two things needs to happen. Either it's a separate symbiote and whatever, it fucking fell to Earth or some bullshit. Or
it's a piece of Riot.
Something, yeah.
It could be the red piece of Riot that made it in the explosion.
It could be something gay like that. It could be like the red piece of Riot.
Yeah, it turned into a little Riot paper airplane and flew into.
Yeah, you could do that. Or what I think would be cooler is if, let's say Cletus has like some other criminal serial killers or whatever, and they like help break him out, and they stage like a fire at the prison, and like the second movie picks up right from where this teaser comes off, and there's a big fire at the prison. Fire separates the symbiote from Eddie, and then like Eddie, there's some sort of bullshit scene where like Eddie's reaching for the symbiote, and so is Cletus because he's like, "Ooh, what's this?" And they both get a piece of it.
Yeah, that could. Which, I mean, that would be an interesting take, but that would mean that symbiote or that Venom could technically leave little bits and pieces in different hosts.
So yeah, but it's that way in general anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. So yeah, so there's Venom.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with most people's sentiment about the first half of the movie just being worthless.
The Venom, the actual symbiote action stuff, for the most part, is pretty solid.
Yeah.
The ancillary characters, the way they design this Eddie Brock is kind of stupid and dumb.
It is.
But yeah, they could have like a really good sequel here.
Yeah, they definitely set it up to hopefully take their jumping their jumping stone and turning this into an actual like decent standalone franchise universe.
Now, the other question though is, so we know that there's a fucking Morbius movie, unfortunately.
I thought that was canceled.
Nope. Jared Leto Morbius movie coming the beginning of the year.
Okay.
They're probably going to be filming Venom 2 this fall or winter. There you go.
Yeah, soon. Like 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, yeah, so we'll see. That brings us to the end of the commentary before the credits roll, because Brock's got to get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. I don't know why there's another 10 minutes of credits, though. That doesn't make any sense. I'm actually just going to fucking fast forward, because I don't even know. Is there anything? There's just a fucking trailer or scene for Into the Spider-Verse, which makes sense because they're trying to promote their shit, and the movie came out last year. All right, that brings us to the end of another episode of the 14-Year Podcast. Hopefully, we'll be getting back to more regular shows as time and stuff provides, and keep you all posted.
Yep.
Peace out.
Later.
Thank you for listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast. You can find our podcast at www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Feel free to email us at dynamicworks@mac.com.
This is Dominic Armato, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood, and you're listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast.
The Citadel, Arrival, is the first installment in a series of epic science fiction short stories reminiscent of the Pulp Fiction style. It's a fast-paced story that will take you through twists and turns that you will not expect, until they are thrust upon you with all the force, excitement, and chaos of a plasma cannon blast. The story follows Katarl, a nobody cog in the working wheels of a futuristic society run completely by Megacorp, a corporation that carefully runs and manages the lives of the people living under its sphere of power. On one of Katarl's few and far between days off from work, an outing he had hoped would be fun and relaxing turns into an explosive adventure that drags him kicking and screaming into situations and challenges that will make him question every aspect of his life. Watch this colorful tapestry unfurl as Katarl and his newfound allies find their way through this classic, yet oddly surprising tale of good and evil, where nothing is quite what it appears to be. That's The Citadel, Arrival, by author Tim K.A. Trotter, available right now on Amazon Kindle Store and iTunes iBookstore for only $2.99. Testing for the Big Yeti only. Testing for the Little Yeti only.
Hello? Can you hear me? Looks real quiet.
That's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do a test. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, test for Venom commentary. I guess I should probably move this a little closer.
Probably.
Testing Tim's mic.
Testing Brock's mic.
Testaroonie. Testing.
Hello. Let's do this.
Intro. Let them know we're watching it on Stars. And we just say what timestamp we're on.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay, that's going.
Nice.
As I fucking crash into the thing. Okay, cool. Cut in.